It's another beautiful Friday night for football here in South Orange County. Well, they're going to have to play mistake-free football. In order to do that, they're going to have to rely on their senior quarterback, Bill, Nathan Perry.
Well, Nathan played 2 games last year as a starter, so this is not exactly new. He had a pretty good opener, a good second week, and he puts up some good numbers. He's 24 for 38, 63.2% for 205 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. And if you look at the way Santa Margarita plays defense, they're basically a 4-4 team. 4 down guys, 4 linebackers, 3 guys in the secondary. It's going to be Nathan's job to pick on those linebackers or those corners, and I think he knows that he might want to stay away from number 7, Connor O'Brien. But Nathan has a chance tonight to take the Mustangs to a place that they haven't been in quite a while.
The 2 defensive tackles like to sit back off the ball, and they tried to attack that.
Zach Cody, the anchor in the middle, a 3-year starter. Gentlemen, he has not missed a start in 3 years. Out of the gun on 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 20-yard line. Perry steps and fires into the flat. He's got Staff across the 25, and he approaches the 30, but he's going to be gunned down at the 27-yard line. And if you're an offensive coordinator, you got to be
You have to come up with a total different play here. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 versus 3rd and 2.
Well, Vince, I don't know if you noticed that time. They came out in quads. 4 wide receivers to the wide side of the field trying to spread those linebackers out. Now they're back in a 2-by-2 set.
So it's 3rd down and 6. Breland goes to the top side of the formation. Perry's in trouble. Now he somehow gets out of trouble. He's going to approach the 30-yard line. He's going to be bumped out of bounds just shy of the 1st down. It looked like he was going to pick up the 1st down, and Giancarlo Spinosi comes over defensively along with Tony Bone, who's been playing lights out for Harry Welch's defense.
But I really thought that Nathan Perry did a good job of stepping up into the pocket, which it's hard. If you get flushed, as you mentioned, if you get flushed outside, Nick Begg is going to get you on that side. So he stepped up inside.
He did a nice job.
Well, they're very efficient what they do. Again, I told you they don't have a lot of plays in the playbook. They're very good at what they do. And that young man running the kickback, Chris Reck, just a sophomore, 5'11", 160-pounder. I think he's going to have a terrific career at Trabuco Hills High School.
6 plays, 75 yards, only took a $136 off the clock. Here's Reck on the read option right up the middle. Nice gain to the 20-yard line. Jordan Hediger checks in for Reck. Quarterback draw, and Perry's going to call his own number, and Perry's in to the open field, approaching midfield and into Santa Margarita Eagle territory, and he's wrestled hard out of bounds.
Could have been a late hit.
And Nathan Perry picks up 35 yards, calling his own number. He'll go wide to the left. He'll be joined by Spencer Pearson, who also plays on the defensive side. So on 2nd and long, Perry surveys, rolls out of the pocket, pulls it down, and Perry's going to be brought down from behind near the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 41-yard line.
Perry with 8 rushes for 24 yards. He's had a really good night tonight. And I think if you're Scott Orloff, you go for this. I think he's going to punt the ball right now. But how many chances do you get to play number 1? And I wouldn't want to give it back to him right now.
Mahan, the young sophomore starter. Nathan Perry in the pocket, pressure, dumps it off underneath. And he's got his receiver, Breland. And that's Jake Breland, the sophomore, 6'5", 200. 4 wide receivers go to the top side of the formation on 1st down and 10. Perry's going to pull it down. There's a penalty marker on the play, and Perry's going to be cut down by Sammy Gibbs.
Penalty is going to move the ball back, but you're going to see this. You're going to see the hold. But when Cody's helmet came off, if it's not ripped off by another player, the rule in high school and college now is that player must sit out for 1 play. I think they have a chance to be a pretty darn good football team. They're playing against an outstanding team, but I really like what Trabuco Hills is doing offensively, and I think the quarterback's going to really be a big part of that puzzle for Nathan.
Victorious last week against Long Beach Jordan. They took on number 1 Brophy Prep out of the state of Arizona on the road and won that one handily. This ball dumped off Hedinger, and Hedinger ahead, and he's going to be bumped down by Duncan Hume, the junior, number 32 there defensively for the Eagles.
And Vince, as you said, you don't have to get it all back, but they got much more than half of it. So it's going to be a 3rd down now and about 8.
It's a great call too, Bill.
Yeah.
So the third possession of the night for the Mustangs, and they'll try to pick up a first down here, looking at 3rd down and 8. The ball on their own 35-yard line. Perry out of the gun, Hettinger in motion. Perry's had some time tonight to throw the football. This time it's complete. He's got his man, and that's Cole Breland, the older brother. He goes 6'4", and Scott Orloff thinks he's a Division I prospect. So the Mustangs pick up their first down of the night, and Hettinger working the right side on the ground on first down, and Hettinger slashes ahead for a gain of 6. Nice run there by Hettinger. Perry throws complete. Nice grab there by Staff, and he's going to be real close to the first down as they mark it.
And Nathan Perry is throwing the ball excellent, and he's just hanging in there. He's doing everything he can to help his team.
Perry now on the night, 6 of 6, 57 yards. Been perfect tonight against a very stout defense. So Nathan Perry looking at first down and 10. The ball on the 28-yard line after the roughing the passer call. Their deepest penetration of the night. Staff is in motion, and they're going to throw the swing pass to Alex Staff. Nice catch. Staff turns upfield, and he's going to be brought down by Giancarlo Spinosi. They just like to call him G, and Nick Begg also over there, number 19.
And they're going to match you. They're never going to be outnumbered.
Perry's going to call his own number, and he's upended on the perimeter. Called his name a few times tonight. The diminutive one, 5'7", very skilled. And Harry said, he said he's the most improved player on the team, but he started last year, so that tells you about the work ethic of some of these Santa Margarita Eagles, Bill.
Well, if you just, if you ever were around this game, whether you coached it or just watch it, you understand that you can't measure the size of a kid's heart. You can look at how his stature is, but boy, until you see him play, you can miss a diamond every once in a while if you think they have to all be 6'4".
We have not seen Rec in the last series and a half, and they're going with Hettinger on first down. Nathan Perry looking up the field. Perry thrown across his body into the end zone. He's got his man, and it's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Connor O'Brien there defensively, and Alex Staff climbed the ladder but could not reel it in. An outstanding effort by Staff. Little bit of a dangerous throw, Coach, across the middle late.
You don't want to be throwing back in the middle, but I'll tell you what, the effort here by Nathan Perry to keep the play alive and then give Staff a chance. Watch what Connor O'Brien does to that play. Now, Staff is a tremendous receiver, but I'll tell you, that is a big-time play by that safety.
So 3rd down and 10, the ball on the 16-yard line. Perry throwing the fade, corner of the end zone, looking for a man, and Breland is there. And is there a penalty marker? There was a little pushing and shoving down there, but no call on 3rd down, and the field goal unit will come on for the Mustangs.
Boy, he does an outstanding job plugging up everything in the middle, and they're playing a little bit of that flex defense. Alongside him is number 53, Nick Dadashian.
Play action. Perry in trouble, and Perry somehow gets out of the scrum, throws complete, and in and out of the hands of Breland, but there was pressure coming from just about every angle. But you got to credit Vince Ferragamo, the quarterback, for his ability to get out, his escapability, and find a receiver up the field.
I know we've talked about Stanton all night tonight, but Nathan Perry has a lot of skill at quarterback. I mean, for him to evade that rush, to make those moves, to get outside the pocket, find his open receiver, deliver the ball. I mean, he's steady. He's steady Eddie back there, and
Vince,
I really like him.
I agree with that, and I tell you what, as I look at this Trabuco Hills football team, I see a lot of very, very good football players, and I think they're going to be a force in the South Coast League. I really do. The tougher it is to have the will to tackle and stop plays like that. And when you're doing against a team that, by some of the polls, is the #1 team in the country, this is kind of the outcome. Not that you would have expected this. I wouldn't have expected 42-0 at this point, because I truly do think that Trabuco Hills can have a good season this year. I think they've got a lot of good football players, and I think they have good schemes. They just happen to be playing a terrific football team tonight. I like when they're in the shotgun and they run him, and then what they can do with Nathan Perry off the zone keep.
Now they're going to go traditional I formation. Quarterback keeper on 3rd down and short, and it looks like Nathan Perry has got the first down. Bottom of the pile, Hunter Graham. Senior linebacker there to make the stop. Also playing the, looks like he's playing a little nose tonight too as well. A defensive tackle position.
Nathan's doing it on the ground too. Over 10 yards per carry.
So on 1st down and 10 out of the I formation from the 32-yard line. Hettinger right side, and Hettinger gets slammed around across the 35-yard line.
Well, they've got good play from Nathan Perry, and you know, their offensive line has, for the most part, protected pretty well back there, and they got tall receivers. They've got some excellent receivers, so they have a lot of punch power.
Tommy Kelly gets this one high and deep, and Craycraft going to reverse his field near midfield. He's going to retreat, a nice peel back block, and here comes River Craycraft around the corner, and he's going to be wrestled down. A nice tackle there by Nathan Perry, the quarterback.
You know, he's on the punt team as the personal protector, and Perry made a great play to tackle. I'll tell you, Craycraft has so many skills, and one of them, they're gonna use this at Washington State.
I think he had a picket set up over here on the left side.
Big block by Prenovo there.
Folks, if you've never had that done to you, it sounds like the phone is ringing and no one answers it.
Nice job by Nathan Perry.
Tell you, I like this kid Nathan Perry, Vince. He shows me some stuff. He'll put his nose in there. And
yeah, Nathan is still playing. I mean, you just got to get everybody to keep playing. You just put a drive together. That's what you got to do. It's one play at a time.